Hi guys, welcome to Spirit Guided Oracle. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to be doing another general oracle reading. And I've got the card Decrease from the Quantum Oracle Guidebook. This one right here. And I'm going to be doing two oracle cards reading from the guidebooks. This one's Decrease. And I have Crow Spirit from the Spirit Animal Oracle, which is this one right over here. This one right here. Okay. So, anyhow, I wanted to thank my viewers for viewing my readings. Thank you very much, and for all the comments of all my viewers. I have done as I was advised. I started taking those turmeric. I got some capsules, some turmeric pills. It's supposed to be for the inflammation of the arthritis, and so I have started taking those. And I also got myself a glove. It's supposed to be a copper for arthritis glove from Amazon, and they're supposed to help. My fingers sometimes they bend in, they hurt real bad. So they've got some little things here where it stops you from, these little lines right here stop your fingers from bending. So if anybody wants to try those, I was gonna say the brand of it, but I don't think I'm allowed to on YouTube, so I think it's okay to show the gloves, though. I hope so. I hope they let my video go through. So anyhow, thank you to all my viewers that leave me those beautiful comments. And say thank you to me for my readings. I want to thank y'all as well for listening to my readings. So thank y'all so much for everything. And anyhow, I'm going to be doing the Wizard's Tarot and the two Oracle cards. So, okay, so let's begin. And I'm going to read Decrease first from the Quantum Oracle. And this book has it starts with consciousness, and then it has energy. Up at the top it'll say energy. Consciousness was the first one, and then it has intention. That one up at the top says intention, and so forth. I don't think y'all saw it that good. Let me see. Okay. Intention. See up at the top where it says 5. Okay, and right now I'm going to read, this one's from Cycle. So in case y'all are interested in reading along, or reading this Quantum Oracle to get it for yourselves, that way I looked at it a little bit, what the different categories was, the cycle and the consciousness and the energy and all that, but I can't say I really explored it too much, or read it too. But anyhow, let me begin with Decrease. It's number 4. This one was Increase. Sorry about that, guys. Let me get Decrease. Sorry, y'all. It was the wrong one the first time. This is the correct one. And I hope it shows all the words nice and... Oops. Ow. I hurt my finger. Ow. Okay. I can't get the crease in the middle to show that good. But that's it right there. Okay. I think that's pretty clear. Excuse me 1 second, okay, guys? I'm going to go turn on the AC. It's really hot. I'll be right back. Okay, thank you. Hopefully that air will be blowing until it gets cooled off. put it low enough so it wouldn't turn off, hopefully. But in case y'all were wondering about those gloves, they helped me a whole lot. They help a whole bunch for my hand. It keeps my fingers from bending down, especially the one that's hurt. But anyways, let me begin. Because I told y'all about the gloves, but I didn't tell y'all how well they work. And I like them a lot. I really do. There's different brands, so, and I don't think I'm allowed to tell you which brand I got. I don't know, on YouTube. I don't know all the rules and stuff like that. But, you know, hopefully y'all can. And with Amazon, the good thing about Amazon is if you don't like it, you can return it. You know what I mean? You can just go to the UPS store and call, look up that you want to return the item that you purchased, and then they'll send you a little code. Then the UPS scans it, and you can send it back and get another glove that does fit you right if you buy the wrong one. That's for anybody who's as old as I am. I'm 54, so I guess around this age you start. Some people, not everybody, some people start struggling with arthritis. I'm starting to eat better, so hopefully that will help. But let me start reading. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so it says cycle of reducing energy. Upright. Crystal clear water drips through a woman's cupped hands. Did I show y'all the picture? I think I did. And then it has like a little hyphen value. Hands and then value. Slipping away. So through her hands, I guess they mean that the value is slipping away. Don't know. Upright, this card can reveal a period of real or emotional restriction. There may be a loss of money or a need for greater expenditure than previously expected. There could be some personal reduction as well, such as a child going off to college or getting married and moving away. In its most extreme state, decrease upright can be the severing of a relationship or the loss of a job. Don't panic. The externals may be changing, but you still hold the power of your responses. Let yourself go inward and regroup. This is a time to let go, choose trust, and regain your strength. All systems, including nature and economy, have a time of reduction, a necessary period to gather strength for a time of transformation and expansion to come. This is true for you too. Move through this time with conscious awareness. Your inner and outer action now will create an energetic shift, one that will carry you through to the joyous expansion yet to come. In reversed, it says the appearance of this card reversed reveals a stabilizing cycle entering your life. In time, you can expect some increase in leisure, time, money, love, or value. You may have been through a period of isolation or financial limitation, but that part of the cycle is ending. The river of opportunity is starting to flow your way. The first step to shifting this cycle of reduction into expansion is stabilization. The external elements around you, such as work or the economy, may be reaching a natural equilibrium themselves, but it's also important for you to regain your inner balance. This is a time to become more self-actualized, and to ready yourself for the good things to come. Although the increase may be slower than heralded by the increase card, it will be steady and methodical. Let yourself take the necessary action to direct this positive shift in the way that you desire. I am strong. The affirmation says, I am strong and self-directed. I move through any cycle with balance, trust, and present peace. So I don't know if I told y'all at the beginning when I was telling y'all about the comments and stuff that I get from my readers, but one of them had told me to get the turmeric powder, right? To use that for the inflammation, and I'm using the pills, the turmeric pills. So, anyways, I don't know why I said that at the beginning of the reading. I said it earlier, but I was showing off my glove. I had to delete that video, so I was showing the brand of the glove, but I don't know if I'm allowed to do that, so I deleted that one and restarted it, and I confused myself all up. But that's the reading for the decrease, and y'all are gonna have to forgive me, but my finger is hurting me. I usually wear these gloves, when I'm not reading, but my finger is starting to hurt. It usually doesn't hurt when I'm reading. Well, it does, but I just deal with it. Today, I don't think it's gonna. I think I'd rather put it on and not have to wiggle my hand the whole time I'm reading. So now I'm gonna read Crow Spirit, Co-Create with Spirit. Okay. And many people have arthritis, so I'm not really embarrassed. I mean, I'm upset about it, but anyhow, let me read Crow Spirit 17. I shouldn't be talking about myself. Sorry, guys. Crow Spirit, Co-Create with Spirit. It says Oracle message. As you look around you, you can sense the magic that pulses through the world. Have you witnessed how every thought can become a thing? How every intention can call the universe into action as the sacred laws shaped what you experience. The universe works in perfect order. When you align your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs with spirit, you will want to crow with delight, feeling the excitement and wonder of being in harmony with something much larger than yourself. Crow Spirit says you are right on target now to see your dreams magically come into being in the visible world. The laws of abundance, compensation, frequency, and praise are operating in your favor now. Remember to be grateful and praise what is yours, even if it is still coalescing into form. I don't know what that word means, but it's COALESCING. Did I show you all this one? No. Okay, let me see if I can get both of these together. But there's a word there. I never even seen it in my life. If I read the sentence over and over, I can kind of more or less see what it's trying to say. But it says, even if it is still coalescing into form, still residing in the invisible realms of co-creation, no matter what area of your life you're concerned with now, what you hope for is on its way. For Spirit is your co-creation partner. Protection message says, Crow Spirit wants to know why you think there is no magic in the world. Let me read that again. It sounded what do I want to say? Like a robot. I hope I don't sound like that the whole time I'm reading, y'all. I guess I'm just in a little bit of pain. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Anyways, protection message says, Crow Spirit wants to know why you think there is no magic in the world. Or do you believe that there once was, but it ran out, leaving nothing but ordinariness? Although conditions have become challenging, you have no reason to believe that everything you've set an intention for will elude you. Right now, the outer world is shifting. Can you does it say feel it? Can you feel it? Maybe you are fretting about experiencing the results of some of your poor choices or judgment from the past. Let me read that one more time. Maybe you are fretting about experiencing the results of some of your poor choices or judgment from the past. Crow Spirit is here to remind you that you've been hit by a loss or disappointment as a result of an event that had absolutely nothing to do with your manifesting, yet it has shaken you to your core. Crow Spirit asks you to trust that no matter the temporary conditions, things will right themselves very soon. The law of balance makes it inevitable that this too shall pass. Isn't that beautiful? That was beautiful. The law of balance makes it inevitable that this too shall pass. I don't know about you guys, but I always remind myself what the Bible says. This too shall pass when I'm going through something difficult. I don't have anything else to say, so I say it to myself. Don't worry. This too shall pass. Anyhow, let's see. Okay, I was gonna get one of these. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I thought it was beautiful. Although I think I did it quite choppy. I didn't mean to. Y'all, I'm a little embarrassed. I had things on my mind because I was thinking to myself as I was reading that, and I shouldn't do that, but sometimes I wander off from when I'm reading, that when I started this channel, I didn't think that this was going to happen. You know, I was going to start suffering from my hand. So I did it with so much enthusiasm, you know, that I started my readings. I was so excited about what I was going to start doing, and now it kind of feels like I might not be able to continue, you know. I'm hoping it won't get worse, but you never know, guys. Life is life, you know. And anyways, I was just gonna pull from the middle and from the back of this deck, because sometimes I don't get cards that pop out. So if I'm just gonna do that, okay, guys? Okay, I'm gonna half it like that in half, and then I'm gonna get from the bottom the Eight of Cups. Somebody's walking away from something. Somebody's leaving somebody. I don't know. We'll see what the guidebook says, okay? And then I'm going to get from the middle. And that's the Three of Swords. Somebody's in a lot of pain. I'm sorry. But that's happening. I got it in my last reading. Both of these I got in my last reading. So I guess it means something. I guess somebody's going through this because y'all saw me shuffle it. And here's the King of Pentacles. Wow, the King of Pentacles. Maybe it's a King of Pentacles that's going through this kind of pain. I don't know. If it is, I'm sorry to hear that. So let me read. I'm afraid to get anything else out. Like the last reading I did, I got, and look, here's the Two of Swords from the last reading too at the bottom of the deck. Isn't that weird? I feel like reshuffling them. I feel it's my fault. I feel I didn't shuffle them right. But I think I did. It seemed like I did. But then I went like this too. So, I don't know. If I do reshuffle or get other cards, then I don't know what my viewers are going to think. They're going to be like, well, maybe that's what you were supposed to read. And so, yeah, maybe that's what I was supposed to read, okay? And look, the Eight of Wands. I got that in my other reading too. Isn't that weird? Messages and communication. I got that on my other reading. I swear I think I'm shuffling my cards right. The Moon. Okay, so At least we got something different. I hate to get the same cards over and over, y'all. I really do. And the last time I got the Ten of Pentacles, not in this last reading, but the reading before. But anyhow, that's that. No more cards, y'all, because I'm bumming my own self out, even though these are not so bad cards. I mean, they are, but anyways. This is the moon. Can y'all see it? Is my camera letting y'all see it? There we go, the moon. That's some kind of animal with some kind of things coming out of his face. It's weird. I don't understand this card, but let's see what the book says, okay, y'all? I'm taking long this time, so I apologize. So let's see. 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. You guys don't seem to mind. I know somebody told me in one of the comments it's okay if it takes long, not to worry. So thank you for that comment. And here's the thing. I think it's pretty clear from my eyes. Okay? And let me read it. That was the first card, 8 of Cups. The keywords is quest, journey, search, discontent, dissatisfaction, unhappiness, mission. In reverse, it says settling, accepting second best, running away, making excuses. So even in reverse, this card means that you're running away, that the person's going to be running away. I don't know. So let me just read it. Cups represent water, the soul, relationships, emotions, creativity, imagination, friends, family, and receptivity. The eights are filled with power, which usually propels you forward with great speed. If that power isn't channeled, it can become a loop and a trap. Have you been in a phase of your life when everything was good, maybe even great, but you still felt with all your heart that you had to leave it? You might be in search of a missing piece to bring back or a new place to be. It's hard because you cannot deny the urge to go, but you cannot logically justify why you must. Others might find it hard to support you because they cannot understand why you would want to give up everything you have. As we all know from the Blaise Pascal, I don't know who Blaise Pascal is, but the heart has reasons that reason can never understand. Maybe he's a writer. As it says, as we all know from Blaise Pascal, the heart has reasons that reason can never understand. That is sometimes things that are left in the heart cannot be explained logically. So it's telling us that is sometimes, like that is because, or that's because, sometimes things that are felt in the heart cannot be explained logically. It's okay and perfectly normal. Everyone has feelings like this at some point. It's okay and perfectly normal. Everyone has feelings like this at some point. The wild moon calls, and that song reverberates in your blood. All you can do is put your affairs in order. Make what preparations you can and go. You probably don't even know precisely where, but just as you trust your heart in this moment, rely on it throughout this adventure. So this is talking about somebody that's leaving. So, okay, now let me see 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords. So with the leaving comes pain, I guess, when you leave something. Anyways, it says the keyword says unwelcome, knowledge, painful truths, heartbreak, heartache, betrayal, disloyalty, unfaithfulness. In reversed, it says confusion, painful, miscommunication, malicious words, hurtful lies, needless cruelty. The swords represent air, the mind, intellect, logic, thoughts, communication, truth, problems, solutions, and action. Threes are about synthesis. One of these days I have to look that word up and see how it's pronounced. Threes are about synthesis and growth and are a mini completion on the journey to the tens. The suit describes what happens when things come together or how to bring things together. Some new information comes to your attention, causing pieces to fall into place and illuminate a distressing situation. Holes are cut into what you thought was the truth. This is never fun, although sometimes it is freeing, especially if you felt like something has been wrong for a while. It's possible that the information was there all along, but you only now realize all the ramifications. The first moments of realization can feel like a storm that blows through your world, causing damage and messing everything up. Once the storm passes, you will use the same logic that led you to this conclusion. To help rearrange your life. That led to this conclusion to help rearrange your life. Maybe you'd rather keep raging or crying. Maybe your heart is broken, but you will pick up the pieces and make everything right again. Okay. That was a little sad, but that's alright. King of Pentacles, that's the way it is. That's what came out. I wish we would have had some other cards, but that's what we had. Okay. And here's the page. Okay. Excuse me. Let's see if that's clear enough for you guys. It seems like it is. Well, I got my finger up here. Chihuahuas. Okay. All right. That looks good right there. I think so. I think. Okay. All right. So let me read this. It says keywords: authority, balanced, powerful, mature, very experienced, practical, cautious, generous, able, and resourceful. It says kings manage resources usually in a group setting. They focus on the big picture, enlist their experience and authority. Practical, down to earth, and cautious. The pentacles are resourceful and patient. They can slip into materialism, greed, and laziness. Open, friendly, and calm, this king is probably the most approachable of the kings. He values the things that make life pleasant, and for him, that includes an efficient home and workplace, fulfilling work, and items of quality. Making things easier and better are his specialties. He measures success by how much one enjoys life rather than how many resources one has. It was probably a king of pentacles who said, "Work smarter, not harder." Huh. Don't waste his time with drama or nitpicky complaints. Life is too short for such nonsense. Look at the face of the king of pentacles. I love that face. Look at the face he's saying. I think that's a pretty cool look. Somebody looking. I mean, never mind. The look on his face was just. This is the moon, okay? I don't know why I wanted to pick it up and show it to you guys, but that's the moon right there. It's beautiful. It's almost a full moon outside too. Okay, let's look up the moon. I really love my channel, guys. I really love doing this. I didn't think it was ever gonna be easy for me to do this, because at first it was so difficult. I was so afraid and scared, and I guess I was just afraid of rejection, that nobody would like my channel and stuff. And then but 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 it's okay. I do have viewers and subscribers, and thank y'all so very much. Anyways, the moon. Keywords. It says secrets, illusion, deception, imagination, mystery, subconscious, confusion, falsehood, cycles, bewilderment, anxiety, insecurity, dreams, nightmares, visions, psychic ability. And in reverse it says secrets revealed, mysteries, unveiled, insomnia, trouble sleeping, irrationality, shadows, and danger. And it says, the moon can seem romantic, mysterious, inspiring, creepy, scary, or even terrifying. It heightens the gifts of intuition and creativity. It calls forth fears. It creates delusions because the moon appears to change in the sky each night, waxing and waning through its cycles. This card indicates a changeable situation. What might be true today may not be true tomorrow. The moon reflects light, but it is shadowy and conceals as much as it reveals. Things that seem lovely in the moonlight may be monsters by the light of day, and vice versa. If you're feeling uncertain and befuddled, don't blame yourself. Things really are obscured. And the advice says, that under the light of the moon, things are not necessarily as they seem. Put off making important decisions. Chances are you probably don't have all the facts, and maybe some of the ones you do have aren't actual facts. On another level, this card represents facing fears. In fact, often with the moon card, our biggest fears come into play. Symbolized by the lobster. Oh, that's a lobster. That's a lobster. Sorry. Anyways, symbolized by the lobster. Where did I leave it off? So, let me read that again. I messed it up. I interrupted. On another level, this card represents facing fears. In fact, often the moon card, our biggest fears come into play, symbolized by the lobster. Anyways, don't let your fears distract you or force you into decisions you may regret later. The moon changes each night, and therefore, this time of confusion will change as well. The best you can do is have faith and wait. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful card. Um so anyhow, okay. Um I guess because the lobster looks kind of scary, right? So it's telling you don't let your fears, facing your fears. I don't know. But if somebody wants to explain that a little bit better down in the comments how y'all saw it, if y'all want to. I know you probably are not. That's okay. That's all right. But either ways, Thank y'all so much for listening. Thank y'all very, very much. That's that part of the reading of the Oracle and the Tarot. If anybody wants to stay for the for the power of being thankful, you're welcome to stay. I know this is not a normal reading or a normal, tarot or oracle reading, but I wanted to add my scripture thing. It's just, I don't know why, I just did. So let me read. My hair is bothering me on the side of my arm. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, it says, here's the last one that I read last time. Talk to yourself into a better mood, I think. And now I'm going to read the first step in planning. It says, a man's mind plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps and makes them sure. Proverbs 16:9. Many times we make a plan and then pray for it to work. But God wants us to pray first and ask Him for His plan. After we have His plan, then He wants us to trust Him to bring it to pass. To trust Him to bring it to pass. We can live with an attitude of praise and thanksgiving, knowing that God's plans always succeed. Activity birthed out of the flesh, our own effort without God. So activity birthed out of the flesh, our own effort without God, actually prevents God from showing Himself strong in our lives. The Bible describes that kind of activity as works of the flesh. I've come to realize that works of the flesh are works that don't work. Whoops. That is not the way to live the higher life that God has prepared for us. Pray first, ask God for His plan, and trust Him to work in your life. And then it says the prayer of thanks says, Father, thank you for the gift of prayer. Instead of leaning on my understanding today, I'm going to come to you first and ask that you show me your plan for today and for my life. That was nice. Okay, that was beautiful. So, I guess sometimes we want things to go our way, but if we put God in the mix, maybe He can, I think that was beautiful. Um, but that's everybody's choice how they want to do it, That's just the scripture that was there. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for your support. Thank y'all for everything. I hope that I can continue to do these readings. I really want to continue to do these readings. I I I really enjoy myself interacting with y'all, and if 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 it helps you guys, in any way, or y'all like what y'all listen to, it's great. I'm sorry I had to come out with the glove and be all showy and stuff. I didn't mean to, but it helps my fingers to not feel so much pain when I have it on. So I decided to put it on as y'all saw me. I didn't want to, because I didn't want to. I was kind of embarrassed. Sorry. I don't embarrass very easily, but I don't know. It's just weird, nobody wears a glove when they do tarot readings or nothing, so I'm like, oh Lord. But that's okay. So thank y'all for listening, and I hope y'all join me on the next one. And I wish y'all health, happiness, and abundance, and a lot of love in your family, with your family, your children. I hope y'all join me on my next reading. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.